And we are back with another haul. And this is part 2 of my weekly pickups. This is Matt from the Comic Haul and Round Table Discussion. Let's get right down to business. My glasses are still off. Once again, I don't know why I get everything set up and forget to put my glasses on. So I'm bending over now trying to look at the book. And this is Wonder Woman 63. Now, this book is a book that fluctuates in price. Now, if you can find this in the newsstand edition, then you're really sitting pretty. But either way, this book tends to go up in price, anywhere from, as you see, $5 to as high as $75. So it all just depends on where you see it at and who is selling it. So that is Wonder Woman 63, which was one I actually thought I had. I had to check my CLZ app, and I did not have it. And this is the Amazing Spider-Man 800. This is the Mobius variant, and I just was like, oh, that is a sick cover of Spider-Man and what looks to be like a piece of metal on a skyscraper. So pick that up, man. That is the Mobius. Man, I just like saying that name, Mobius. All right, next up for $1, Uncle Sam and the Freedom Fighters, #1. All right, once again, we always talk about going to dollar bins, and sometimes you find some gold. We've got Divisions #2, and we've got Divisions #3, both for $1. All right. Next up, we've got Incredible Hulk #41. I forgot what variant this is, but this is a variant. This is one of those, if you see it for $1, pick it up. If you see it for $1, pick it up. Next up, we have Image Phonogram, the Immaterial Girl, #1. Just like that 80s vibe on that cover. So I was like, I'll pick that up, man. Like that old 80s vibe. Keeping the independent train going for right now. This is Ruby Falls, #1. Not sure if that's doing anything or whatever, but for $1, I was like, you know what, that looks interesting. So I'll pick that up. Sometimes I pick up books just because they look interesting. All right, we've got Justice League 46, the Looney Tunes variant. I mean, they got Green Lantern and Daffy Duck. Wow. Anytime I see an Atlas comic for $1, you can guarantee I'll pick it up. That's Tarantula #3. Not sure what that's going for. Excuse me if they heard that brushing there. It's me scratching my back. All right, we've got Youngblood #8. This is the Obama for Your Mama variant. The Obama variant. Did not even know they had a Obama variant. So pick that up. Lion King #1 for $2. Take that. We'll take that. All right. A book that you've seen before, and like I told you, I will pick it up every time. If I see it for $1, I will pick it up, and it's newsstand. So, Superman #79. I told you I will pick these up all day for $1. We'll pick them up for $1. Now, here is something that was really cool. This is a book that a lot of people overlook. This is a book that I have been looking for a while. It's just so hard to find these, these ROM books, past #1, or #10 rather. So I was able to find this, man, in really good condition. This is ROM #17, newsstand edition. This is one of the earliest appearances of the X-Men. This is really early appearance. So I'm not sure exactly where it falls numerically. Of course, it's not #1 of the after giant size, but this is one of their early appearances, man. This is one that it just kind of goes under the radar. A lot of people don't know it. So if you see this book, pick it up, and you can see I got it for $7, which was a steal. So typically this book is around, it's kind of all over the place, really. But if you're looking for it and you're out and about, for $7, for $7 for a newsstand edition, you gotta grab that book, man. And it's in good shape. Typically these ROM books, man, are beat the hell up, man. So was able to get that for a good price. Next up, we've got Looney Tunes #1 that I paid $1 for. So we're glad to get that. So you saw a couple of I think on my a week ago, I think you saw I had 2 and 3. So we've got that. Once again, this is another book. If I see this book for $1, I pick it up. Electra Marvel Knights #1. So grab that. All right. We've got Supergirl #1 and we've got Superboy #1. Both for $1. These are books I had when I was young. Some of these books I tried to go back and get again because the other ones are just beat the hell up. So I had this book as a kid. Both of these as a kid. So I saw them for $1 in pretty good shape. I said, you know what? I'll pick them up for $1. All right. You can laugh at me all you want, but I know something about this book. This is a hard book to find. Barbie books are typically hard to find, I think past 20. So if you see these books, they're worth a little bit of something. I'd say 10, $15 is what I've seen them go for. Some slab are worth a nice penny, but for $3, I said, why the hell not? So I picked up Barbie #22. I had actually seen that book 2 or 3 times at the store, but I just kind of sat on it, you know. All right. Next up, we've got New Agents of Atlas #1. This is second print. I think I paid $5 for this. Just thrilled to have gotten that because I missed it. I actually missed out on that when it first came out. All right. And next up, this is a book that is starting to heat up. Okay, I'm not sure why. I think it's the first appearance of Alloy, if I'm not mistaken. But this is a book that is heating up. This is the West Coast Avengers #10. This is a book I think I paid $7 for it. Yeah, this is the first appearance of Alloy. This is, I don't know what's going on there and why this is starting to taper up like that. What's the deal with Alloy? But I thought it was a cool cover, so I was like, I'll pick this up. So if you see this, you may want to add it to your stash. If you can find it, you know, anything under $10, you know. Next up is a book I had been looking for a while, and I finally got it at a good price. There's a few nicks on it here or there, but nothing that I would complain about. And this is Hulk #16, first appearance of the Red She-Hulk. Was able to get that book for $15, so was glad to be able to add that to the collection and to finally scratch that one off my list. So I've seen these things priced $30, $40, $50, $60, so I was glad to be able to get that book for a nice little $15. All right, so let me get these right quick. I got to do a little digging here. But of course, you know this would not be a haul without some Star Wars, which we have here. All right, first off, we've got Star Wars #1, Heir to the Throne. We've got Star Wars Darkness #1. And we've got Star Wars Tales of the Jedi #2. So got those Star Wars, scratched those off the list, and was glad to add those to the pecking order. All right. And so now is the, let's see, I'm just going through making sure. Oh, nope. We got a few other books here before we get to that. Shannon's favorite part of the show. We got some more Star Wars. This is Star Wars Old Republic, number 5, and Star Wars The Old Republic Volume 2, number 5. So added those to the collection there. All right. Next up, Knuckles #2. And I think this is, let's see, newsstand. No, this is regular. regular edition. So I was able to pick that up. That's a pretty pricey book. Sometimes it goes to about 20, 25, 30, depending on where you buy it. All right, once again, as I told y'all, I'm trying to collect these newsstands. This is Superman 77 newsstand. So was able to get that, as you see, for $3. All right, here's a cool fun fact. A lot of people don't know this, but he's right on the cover. This is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Archie, number 24. First full appearance of Slash, the evil turtle from Dimension X, one of my favorite villains. So when I saw that, I absolutely jumped over the moon. It's a tough book to find, and I was like, wow. So I was glad to add that to the stash. This is a very hard book to find in good condition too, because when I got home, I checked online to see if there were some out there, and they were, but they would just beat the hell up. All right, so Image Ninja Turtles, another run that's hard to find. I got this because it's a sick ass cover, but I also got it because it's in the first 20. First 20 issues of this is tough to come by. I've actually got number 2, and I've actually bought number 1 today on eBay. That's actually coming in. I think I paid like $5 for it, something on that line. Wasn't much. I think it was about 5. But was able to get those. So added this one to the stash. So I'll try to get this run, the first 20 issues of that. I'm trying to get the first 20 issues of each of the runs. I know the Mirage one, outside of the volume 5, I believe, is gonna be the hardest one to do. So, all right, we've got Voodoo number 4, $4. Voodoo, not Brother Voodoo, but it's Voodoo. This is a book, man. I saw this cover, man, and immediately I thought of Al. I was like, you know, this is pretty damn cool. So I picked this up for $1. This is the Mighty Mites, the parody on the X-Men. It's called the X-Mites. So I picked that up for $1. Next up, as I stated to you earlier, picked up Chew number 4. Picked up a good copy. I always pick these up if I see them in good shape. Actually, I've got this, but this is a very good copy of Static number 10. So was glad to pick that up. Anytime you find those in good shape, pick them up, man. This is Marvel Age number 89, the early appearance of the New Warriors. So pick that up. I paid $5 for it. It's in pristine condition. All right. Also got the 2 books of the week. This is book 1, Batgirl 50. I got really lucky on this. I went into one of the stores here in town. I don't think the store owner knew what the hell was going on. I said, well, let me go ahead and get this book just in case it happens to catch fire. I've got all of the Middleton covers, and so I wanted to really have this one, the Middleton cover, but then I found out that the first black Batwoman was in this, and I just absolutely was just chomping at the bits to grab it, and so I was able to get one at cover price. So I was elated because stores started charging this, man. I've heard 30, 40, 60. I know one of the stores locally here had like 2 or 3 copies up there, and they were 30. They're not moving, but I went ahead and picked up one just in case. It had took off, and lo and behold, it did. Also, the book of the week, which I just finished reading yesterday, The Last Ronin. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Some people have already said who it is. I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'll let you read it and find out who it is. But this is going to be pretty good. So grab that. And I've also got a variant of that coming. All right. So this is the, let's see. Before we get there, I got 2 other books. Well, one of them. This is Star Wars Legacy number 1. And now we'll get into the swag portion of my comic haul. And this is Oh, nope, we got one more. Oh, one more. And I had to grab this, man. What a gorgeous cover this was. This is a Spawn number 82. Look at that cover, man. White. Look at that. Look at that cover, man. That is absolutely stunning. To find a book, Spawn book, in that kind of condition in white. So, definitely gonna get this slabbed. There's no shadow of a doubt that will get slabbed. So, all right, just going through making sure. All right, so now we are ready for it. We are ready for the swag portion of the comic haul of Matt O. All right, so this is She, the Heaven and Earth variant. This is the what is this? I can't quite remember what it is. It's the American Entertainment exclusive, and it's autographed, man. So I was thrilled. So I was able to pick this one up to add to my She collection. This is a book that I was searching all over, man, and happened to go through a loan box at one of the stores and pulled it up and was like, whoa, how much is this going for, man? And I was able to get this book for free. He gave it to me, man. He gave me the book. He said, you can have it. I said, I'll be damned. It's the Gen 13 bootleg. This is the Bruce Timm variant. And I was like, damn, man. I was like, really? You gonna let me get it for free? He was like, yeah, you can grab it, man. He said, you better grab it before I change my mind. I was like, okay, well, I'll take it. So, yes, this book goes for about $30 online. Got it for free. Can't complain. All right. Next up, we've got some Bud Root, Cave Woman. This is, what book is this? This is just a special cover edition. Bud Root. This is a Shannon special. So we got that in there. So add that to the stash. All right. We've got Carnal Comics number 2. I tried to find this on eBay, couldn't find it, man. I think this is how I ended up getting it at a good price. You can't find it. This is a ghost. Apparently, this is not anywhere to be seen. This is Sarah Jane Hamilton, and if you don't know what she did for a living, I'm not gonna tell you. But it's the Carnal Comics number 2. I just thought that was a sick ass cover that was drawn, so I was like, you know what? I'm picking that up. That is a really well drawn cover. You know, I love that old artwork, man. All right, and so next up, we've got, all right, a really rare book to find. A really rare adult comic to find. This is Milk number 25. This book is literally ghost. You won't. I was able to get that book for $10. That book is easily a $300 to $400 book. Easily a $300 to $400 book. So I was able to get that at that price. Was thrilled to be able to get gotten that. If you see this book out, man, you're digging in loan boxes at stores. You know they have those loan boxes where you can dig through them. So try to grab it, man, because it is hard to find. All right, next up is another hard to find book. Now they've got 3 books, but this is typically the hardest one to find. This is Karate Girl. Number 3, white, another white cover, man. Very, 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 very hard to find. That book is, I can tell you, I peeked through a couple of pages of it while I was at the store. That book is crazy as hell, man. This is a crazy ass book right there. I'll just tell you that. It's a crazy ass book. Now, out of these adult books, man, this is probably my pickup. This is part of my pickup of the week, man. And anybody that knows anything about these books will tell you they are hard ass shit to find. Yes, I know I said shit. And we're not going to be monetized anyway. So I'm telling you, these are hard to find. But hey, I was able to get them, and I got them all at $10 a pop. So I was thrilled to have gotten these. And yes, these will be going to graded somewhere in the future, near future. All right, so let's get down to business. This is Genus number 9, Genus number 12, Genus 51, and Genus, which is, I bought this, man. This next cover is so freaking sick, man. I was like, wow. Genus number 60. So all of these books are books that typically can go anywhere from $25 to anywhere to $400. Yes, $400. So these are all extremely hard books to find, and especially anything in the first 20. You know, and this is a ghost, by the way. This one is a ghost. So I was able to get those at that price, and it was like, wow. Yep, this is these all fall in line, I think, with the whole albedo movement back in the 80s. Because I asked Dave, I said, Dave, why are these books so expensive? And he was like, yeah, well, back in the 80s, man, these books were, you know, apparently they were flying off the shelves, man, because of one, the artwork. They had the albedo going on, so this all kind of tied in with the same artist. And so people were just buying them for the artwork. And so, of course, you open it up, there's some crazy shit going on. But, you know, he said, hey, these books were hot back in the 80s. And so I was like, damn, you know, I was wondering why, you know, they were going for what they were, but he knew what they were going for and still let me get them for that price, man. So I was elated to get that. So now gonna close this out, but I've got some major books here. I've got 2 hardcore books that I was sitting on, and I wanted to show it on my first haul, but I was like, no, I'll say the best for last. But lucked up, and first book I saw when I walked into Dave's comic book store this past week is I looked and just walked right over to him. It was like, hey man, just go ahead and tell me how much it is, because I knew I was buying it right then. I wasn't wasting any time. And how it sat there, I don't know, but I picked it up anyhow. This is the hard edition of the special deluxe edition of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. For all y'all Key Collector fans out there that are die hard, go look in the Key Collector and it'll tell you how much it's going for. Now it's a little beat up, but I'm pretty sure these are hard to find, man. This is actually, I would say, the 6th, if I'm right mathematically, I think this is the 6th printing of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. And so I was elated to have gotten this, and elated to what I got the price for this book. I'm not gonna tell y'all. This is one of those deals where it was so good, you told me don't tell anybody. So I got this book at a hell of a deal. So now the only book I'm actually missing out of the prints of Ninja Turtles, that first actual couple of printings, not the video game edition and all of that, is actually number 2. Number 2 or number 3. It's one of the 2. Can't quite remember. But I think it's number 2 is the one I'm missing. So we got 1, missing 2, got 3, 4, 5, and now we got 6. Ninja Turtles #1. So yep, that'll be going to get slapped too. And last but not least is a grail of grails. Longest I've been collecting, I have always wanted one of these, because this is probably going to be my biggest haul for the rest of the year. I've still got some books from that I bought over the last 2 or 3 months that I have not shown, but this is technically my last big shopping day of comic book collecting, unless I run into some kind of, as Al would say, 95% off deal. Then, you know, that's just pretty much it for me for 2020, because we got the holidays coming up, and, you know, Christmas gifts, and try to get stuff shipped in before it starts becoming a madhouse. But I talked to Dave, and Dave was like, hey man, I got some stuff and I think you might like it. And I was like, okay, well, let me take a look at it. And damn, when I looked at it, I just literally fell out in the middle of the store. It was like, are you kidding me? And so I picked out one, and I said, well, how much would you let me get it for? And when he told me the price, I just looked at him and said, you know, man, there's no way in hell I'm beating that price. There's no way in hell I'm going to see that for that price anywhere else. And so I said, you know, I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I said, you know what, man, I have got to get one of these, because this is a book. This is particularly a really up there as far as a grail, because you just don't come across these every day, and you just don't come across it for what he sold it to me for. This is another book that I'm not going to tell you how much he sold it to me for, because it's absolutely insanity. But I will tell you what I got, and that is Sensation Comics number 87. This is a early appearance of Wonder Woman. So straight golden age through and through. You could just look at the artwork and just see how it is, man. I'm finally elated. I am more than thrilled to have gotten my hands on a personal grail of finally getting some golden age Wonder Woman. Because golden age Wonder Woman is expensive, and golden age Wonder Woman is hard to find. And this book is in really good shape for its age. I think this is, we looked inside, and I think it's 1949. So this is one of the oldest books in my collection. I think this is one of the oldest. I think I still got that. I got an old Golden Age Batman. I think that's I think that Golden Age Batman still has this for a couple years. I think it's like 42. But Golden Age comic books, man, stand the test of time. And so I am thrilled to finally have had this and added it to my collection. So, all right, so with that, like I said, this is probably my last mega haul for buying books rather for the year. I am going to do some other hauls. I've got books that I do want to show that I bought over the years, so I'll probably do some hauls with some of that stuff just to show you all what's in my collection a little bit. And also I've got some slabs that are going to be coming in that we ordered a couple of months ago. So as those come in, I'll do hauls, slab hauls. Not so much caring about what the grades are. Well, I am caring to a degree. I just hope I don't get any crazy, numbers or whatever. But I'm pretty laid back when it comes to grading. So it just depends on what books come back and how they are. So I'll be interested to see on some of those books that are coming back. But yeah, this is it, man. Once again, Sensation Comics number 87, early appearance, early Wonder Woman. I don't think this is like early appearance, but this is an early Wonder Woman. So I'm thrilled once again to have that in the collection. And I want to say thanks again for tuning in to this haul. And once again, I want to tell you to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a family member, tell your coworker that you are watching a comic haul and round table discussion channel. This is Matt O. This is my haul. That is all I'm showing. That's it. I am out. Peace.